Hi, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. This week's class is another audio, and I'd like to welcome you and everyone else out here who's listening back to our program. I hope you had an awesome end of the year and that you are ready right now to dare to dream big in 2016, because that is what this class is all about. And that is what the theme is here at Modern Day Wise Women for 2016. Yes, we are daring to dream big. My name is Renee Mullings-Lewis. I am a self-love teacher and coach. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a Reiki master. And every single Tuesday, I come out here with either an audio or a video to help you create an awesome, juicy, divine, and succulent relationship with yourself. Why? So that you can attract, magnetize, manifest, create anything that you want for your life. I truly believe that where it all begins is with the self. And if you want to look at what you'll have in the future, look at the way that you feel about yourself now. If you want to know how you really and truly feel about yourself, look at the people and the things that you're surrounded by. Look at your circumstances. Now, I know that that's not the easiest concept for a lot of people. It's like, what do you mean? If I'm going through a really difficult time or things are not the way that I would like them to be, does that mean that I don't love myself? Well, my answer to that question is it's really not that simple. It's not that you may not love yourself at all. It simply is that wherever we're struggling or wherever we have the lowest amount of power or wherever we feel stuck, it's often connected to how we feel about ourselves and how powerful and confident and worthy and ready we feel in those areas. Typically, when you're not feeling so confident and not feeling so powerful and not feeling worthy in an area, you will see that reflected back to you. And likewise, in those areas where you know you've got it, it's easy, it's simple, and you just do it in your sleep, that's where you'll notice the results come to you like butter. So in this program, I really want to prepare you guys to dream big in 2016, and part of that is you letting go of all of the areas, all of the places where you feel that you failed or you didn't do as well. Now, if you've been following my work for quite some time, you watch my videos and listen to my audios regularly, you may have done some of the work that was necessary for you to complete your year and start off clean and fresh for 2016. But if you haven't, then this audio is really going to help you to let go of any of the pain associated with any failures that you had so that you can really be ready to dream big in 2016. And hey, you know what? Even though some of you may have done the work to really complete your year, it doesn't help, it does not hurt to just go and see if there are any little tiny cobwebs that may have been left over that could still get in the way of you manifesting what you want. So here's what you're going to do right now. You're actually going to get out a pen and paper, or if you're driving and you can't do that, what you can do is make a mental note. And you want to take a look at all of the areas last year where you tried really, 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 really hard and you failed. Okay, for me, for example, there was a course that I was taking as part of my degree requirements, and I failed it, and I was really upset about it. And so that was something that I put on the list. You may have something similar related to school, or you may have something completely unrelated, like it may be something like you tried really, really hard to get pregnant, and for whatever reason, you didn't get pregnant. Or maybe you tried really hard to, lose weight and to eat better, and you were successful for a little while, but then you kind of fell off the wagon and you failed at that. Okay? So just make a mental note, or if you can, journal all of the places where you failed. And if you need to, you can pause this tape and resume it once you've got a solid list done. All right, so now that you have your list of things where you failed, what I'd like for you to now do is just look at each one and just notice any emotions that you feel coming up. Now, emotions are usually driven by thoughts. So also pay attention to the thoughts that you're feeling right now. Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling frustrated? And if so, what are the thoughts associated with that? For example, in my old programming, when I fail a class or I fail something having to do with academics, immediately the thoughts that start playing in my mind are maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe I don't have what it takes, I'm stupid, things like that. And it doesn't mean that you always think these thoughts, but when it comes to this particular area of failure, you might have some negative thoughts about that. So once you're clear about those, you want to also write those down in your journal. All right? And if you need to, take a moment and pause to write that down. All right, great. So now that you have the list of stuff that you failed at, and you have the list of emotions, whether they be positive or negative, that are associated with those failures, as well as the negative thoughts that you think that are associated with those thoughts and feelings and with those failures, what I want you to do now is just close your eyes. Just close them. Now, obviously, if you're driving while you're listening to this, please do not close your eyes. Keep your eyes open and your hands at 10 and 2, and listen to this later and do this part. But for the rest of us that are stationary, what I'd like for you to do right now is just close your eyes. And what I want you to do now is I want you to take your palms of your hands and I want you to place them on your belly, like around where your belly button is, both of them, okay? And I want you to just take several deep breaths in and out. I'll count with you. So we're going to take the first deep breath in right now, and we're going to hold it for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 3 seconds. So let's do that now. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Very good. So again, we inhaled for 3 seconds and held, and then exhaled for 3 seconds. Okay? Nice slow inhale and exhale. So we're going to repeat that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Really good. And what we're doing here is we're just grounding ourselves, particularly when we're looking at failure, we're looking at things that conjure up a lot of negative emotions or upsetting emotions. We kind of get a little bit like outside of ourselves and outside of our body. So by taking several deep breaths, we just reconnect to the core of who we are, reconnect to ourselves so that we can actually devote conscious energy and conscious attention to doing what we want rather than having our automatic default mind take over and, cause us to either continue to fail or self-sabotage or, do anything along those lines of what we actually don't want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a mantra, okay? And the mantra is, this is my year. I declare that I am dreaming big in 2016. So I'm going to say it again. This is my year. I declare that I am dreaming big in 2016. Let's do it one more time, because we're doing things in threes in this particular class. This is my year. I declare that I am dreaming big in 2016. So that's your mantra. Whenever you find yourself reflecting on your past failures and reflecting on the past failures in a way that doesn't leave you empowered or doesn't leave you feeling like you're worthy, or it just kind of robs you of your joy, I want you to bring this mantra into effect. I want you to use it. I want you to kick the crap out of those, feelings and thoughts that have been holding you back, not because they're bad. Consider those negative thoughts and feelings a worthy opponent. So when I say kick the crap out of them, I don't want you to think they're useless or bad emotions. But if you think about something like karate, when two opponents are fighting, even though they're both fighting to win, they're fighting with honor and respect. So when I'm telling you to use this mantra and kick the crap out of those emotions, I want you to do it from a place of love and respect, knowing that that opponent, those negative emotions, are a part of what has you be so powerful now and has you be so successful. All right? So you're beating your negative emotions, but not because they're bad, but because that is simply the growth opportunity for the moment. All right, my friends, I hope you really enjoyed this exercise and that it was helpful for you. We are daring to dream big in 2016, and we are not going to let past failures, things that happened, whatever they were, get in the way of this year being the year when you make it happen. Also, I just want to say I totally just appreciate and love you all so much. If you're not already following me on Instagram, please go and do that. My handle is @ModernDayWiseWoman there, and it's all one word. On December 31st, we hit over 5,000 followers on Instagram. That's really, really exciting. So I thank you all for those of you that are already there and for those of you that will be there soon. Also, this is an audio. Next week, I will be coming back with a video. I decided to do an audio again this week because I'm battling the flu and I don't look that hot. But it was really important for me to make sure that I got something out to you guys for the first week of 2016. What else do I want to say to you? If you're not already subscribed, because this audio right now is also being aired on YouTube on my channel, then please click subscribe. We have classes every Tuesday and things are going to get just so much more awesome here on this channel, and I don't want you to miss a video ever. And with that, my friends, I am going to conclude this audio. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you're interested in working with me directly, email me at info@ReneeMullings-Lewis.com. I love you all. Namaste. Mwah.